In your mind, what was the difference in this series?
Just play or two here or there. Some of that execution, and obviously 2 overtime games didn't go our way. Just capitalizing one more on one of our chances, and obviously could be in a different spot right now. But it's a tough one. Guys battled extremely hard. I think the belief never wavered, but obviously, just hard to believe it's over.
What's your view on the play where the goal was reviewed and ultimately not counted?
I thought it was in. I mean, I was heading to the net. I was right there. From my vantage point, I thought it was in. Obviously, they looked at it and had their reasoning that they explained. So just didn't go our way, but I thought we stayed with it and obviously found the equalizer later.
What was the message from Sheldon after the game to you guys?
I think right now, just not much really was said. I think the group's still, trying to realize that there's not a tomorrow for us.
What do you remember about this group, John?
I think it was a great group, very close. Made tremendous additions. It's a great hockey club, and a lot of good things this season, and put us in a good spot. Obviously, getting to the second round, but not where we wanted to end up. So, but a lot of positives. Special group.
What do you think the future holds?
I haven't really thought a whole lot about tomorrow, other than it's still sinking in that the result tonight wasn't what we wanted. So there's a great foundation here. So a lot of belief in this group.
And what was your view of the disallowed goal?
Just it happens quickly, and obviously they reviewed, so it is what it is.
What did you see as the difference in this series?
I don't know. I think we'll take some time to reflect. To me, they were very opportunistic. When they got their chances, they were able to bury them. And when we got ours, we weren't always able to bury them. And I think if you look at how we played over the course of the series, there were moments where we were playing really well, and we felt like we could have won games or held on to leads, but we weren't able to do that, and that's obviously a key factor in the outcome of the series.
How would you describe your emotions right now?
It's tough to describe in the moment, honestly, and you're disappointed, and you feel for your teammates, you feel for everybody involved in the loss, and it takes some time to get over these.
You know what happened? Does this breaking through against Tampa? Does this core deserve a chance to run?
That's not up to me to decide. I think we're proud of our season, things that we were able to do over the course of it. I love these guys. I don't want to change.
Auston, what did you see as the difference in this series?
Obviously, we dug ourselves in a bit of a hole there, and I think it was all kind of just, stuff on us, just kind of shooting ourselves in the foot at times, and we obviously were in a tough position down 3-0, but I don't think there was a second that we doubted that. If you take it one game at a time and just come in and play, to the best of our ability, that we can climb our way back, and I don't think that belief ever wavered. Not even tonight, but obviously, we didn't get the job done.
What did you think of Morgan's goal that was wiped off the board?
I don't know. Looked like a good goal, but I don't know. It's their decision.
Do you feel you're getting your looks in this series, Auston? Just not able to put one in, or how'd you see that?
Yeah, I think definitely at times. There's a couple games where I would have liked some more, but definitely felt like the opportunities were there. Just wasn't able to capitalize on some of them and execute.
Morgan was quite emotional, talking about how much he loves this group. Just how tough is this one to process?
Yeah, it's real tough. Just you look around the room, and obviously, every guy, battles for each other, works for each other, and This is as tight of a group that I've played on, in my 7 years, and I think we've played with some really great people, some really great teammates, and we've had some really tight groups. But it stings obviously to go out like that and not get an opportunity to get another crack at it with all these guys.
What do you think the future holds for the team?
I don't know. Obviously our season just ended no more than 15 minutes ago, so I think it's just processing all that.
It looks like you had a nice moment with Joseph Woll at the end of the game. What did he show you in these 2 games, being put in this position and responding?
Yeah, it's not an easy position to get thrown into the fire like that. And I'm just proud of the way that he just competed and gave us every opportunity to win. Every guy in here. I think it's hard. It's hard to win, and I think we know that more than anybody. And it's a tough one.
When you add up this season, Auston, everything this team has accomplished and how this series went, how do you view this group and kind of the season in total?
There's 31 teams that I think go home not exactly pleased with the way things worked out. Obviously, everybody goes into it with high expectations, high hopes, and we're definitely one of those teams. And I thought, regardless of the result, I think you always learn and grow as people, as players, as teammates, and you get to experience lots of great things with each other. And so it's obviously easy to look at it, and it's very disappointing that our season's over right now. But I think when you look back on it, obviously you got to cherish the good moments that you had as well, because we're very blessed and very lucky to be doing what we're doing. And
Mitch, how hard is it to process this one?
Yeah, obviously sucks. It's not how you want it to go, but
What do you see as the biggest difference in this series? Why didn't it go your way?
We had looks, I think like a lot of people said throughout the series, we scored goals. We just didn't capitalize on it early enough, and came back to get us.
What do you remember about this group?
There's a lot of stuff we went throughout the regular season, a lot of injuries that we went through, and to still be where we were and still put ourselves where we were. There's a lot of belief, and we knew that in this locker room. So, we didn't give up until the very end.
What was going through your mind when they took that Rielly goal off the board?
Try to just get your mind back ready in the game and try to go out and score another one.
Do you want another chance with the same core?
What are you talking about, like this whole team, or just
You, John, Auston, Morgan, Willie.
Yeah. We all got years left on our contracts. I don't know. It's not up to us, but we got a lot of belief in this group. We got a lot of belief in that core, and it sucks right now, but we got belief.
What did Joseph Woll show you in these 2 games?
I think probably like a lot of us said, just from the last couple of days, just some confidence. Had that swagger in the net, made some massive saves for us throughout these 2 games, and was a big reason definitely for that one win, and keep us in it tonight.
How hard to process this one?
Yeah, it's tough. I think everyone's disappointed in how everything ended. I know for myself, I think this is a special group of players, so when you don't reach the goal that you're looking to get, it's definitely disappointing.
What was Austin's message to you after the game there?
Just positive things. Maybe I'll keep the specifics between us, but I think he's coming together as a leader, and just his ability to pick people up is nice.
Do you feel you learned anything about yourself in these couple of games here, given the stakes and everything?
Yeah, definitely. This has been an incredible experience, and I'm very grateful to have had it, and that I can help this team out in the future.
What did you see on the OT goal?
I'm not really sure. I'll probably have to go back and watch it.
It is a small sample size. I feel like you maybe could run at a full-time spot in the NHL next season, Joe.
Truthfully, right now I'm just processing what's going on now, and when the time to turn the page and look towards next season comes, I'll
that'll be my focus. But for now, I think what's important is reflecting on this season.
What do you remember most about tonight?
Maybe the feeling after. Yeah, not a great one.
What do you think of Gudas's celebration on that winning goal?
I'm honestly not too sure. I'd probably have to go back and watch. Yeah.
What made this a special group? What made this a special group for you?
Yeah. Looking at how to measure a team, I think results don't tell the full story. I think this is a very special group of people, on and off the ice, and the way that we've come together with a lot of moving parts at the end of the season, and our ability to just battle and fight to the very end is pretty special.
Sheldon, when you look back, what is the difference in this series over 5 games?
Obviously, for me, we lose the series in the first 3 games. Obviously, Game 4, I thought we played very well. I thought we played well enough to win the game today. But the first 3 games, we're in similar positions that we were in games 4 and 5, but didn't handle those situations well and didn't capitalize on our chances. So, the margin for error is basically none because of our results in the first 3 games. So that's where you lose the series. But credit to the Florida Panthers. They come in here and after knocking off the greatest team in the history of the league in regular season, and keep that momentum coming right through here. They're a team that regular season, one of the best offenses in the league, and they came through playoffs. They competed hard and became a very good defensive team with elite goaltending. And full credit to them for the job that they did. But obviously, we want to do better with how we handled the first 3 games in particular, and we didn't. So here we are.
Sheldon, what was your view of the Morgan Rielly goal that got taken off the board tonight, and what was the explanation you got?
The explanation I got was that there wasn't a clear and conclusive view of the initial shot that it was in. So there's that, and then the other shot of the puck in the net, they had said was after the play, and the play was dead. So that's it.
What will you remember most about this year's group, Sheldon?
Well, it's going to take time for the sting of this series to wear off. This is a missed opportunity for our group. I said you can't take anything away from Florida because they played an incredible series. They did a great job. We were in positions to win in games 1, 2, and 3, and didn't handle that well. So that stings. Yet I loved how our team didn't lay down. In fact, the opposite of that in Game 4. The team really pulled together, and to me, that was incredible progress for our group in that moment. And even tonight, to me, you want to bounce to go your way. You want to bear down and finish some of your chances. But I thought our team left it all out there here tonight. And then, of course, we had a great regular season, and we found our way through the first round and beat a very, very good Tampa team. So I think there's a lot to like about that season, or this season, I should say. Yet, this one stings.
Sort of along the same lines, but when you look at the fact that you finally got over that first round hurdle and then you sort of counter it with what happened this round, how do you frame this season as far as what you accomplished?
Well, we believe we had a team good enough to win the Stanley Cup, and we didn't do that. But, there's 8 teams left playing in the second round here. I think all 8 go into it with a belief that they could win the Stanley Cup, and 7 of them are going to be disappointed. We're one of those teams that's disappointed.
Sheldon, what did you say to your team after the game?
I don't address the team after losses like this, and we're going to have time. And these, I've been through all my years of coaching. It's not a time when they're hearing much of what you're saying. It's a very dejected group. Like I said, they left it all out, and I was proud of the effort that the guys gave us in Game 4 to give us a chance to bring this series back here. Liked our effort here tonight, and they should feel good about how they push back here. Yet I think they would share my feeling that this is a missed opportunity for us here in this series, and we'd love to still be playing. But like I said, there's nothing to be said here at this point.